White. So,
Hello and welcome to Orlando, Florida, today at Camping World Stadium for what ought to be a terrific matchup in the Staff DNA Cure Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up.
can I hear stuff? Yo, yo, yo.
Bowl game underway.
Got to tear D up in this game.
Texas. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. The Ducks offense will go to work first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the wildcat formation here. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
It falls incomplete, and man, did they
You
think
talking
they
about
had
nothing.
that one set up, and it didn't quite work. It'll be 3rd and long. Moore to the air. Moving away from pressure. On the run deep down the right side. It's caught. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time. And the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why the defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Let's go.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive.
Y'all be on that college. Y'all be on the NCAA 26.
On the snap, it's Hughes.
First down.
Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
First down.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
How he do that?
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Back has it. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Touchdown.
With a couple of good options, a first down or a touchdown. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown! Oh,
Touchdown, Chad.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game.
Yeah, I'm one of them. I call my plays. You
make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. So Texas offense has the ball for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football.
You don't want to be on it?
Trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes; they do it with ease.
Let's go.
Motion from the back.
You got that.
Back to throw. It's Manning. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Complete in the middle. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play.
Shoot. Gotta watch him. That nigga got the pizza from the door and took it in the kitchen. And I go to the door looking for it like, whoa, hello, I'm a pizza.
But you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call,
What y'all doing tonight?
Getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
The viewers.
Looking to fire.
Huh?
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Oh, you cheat.
He's got it on the outside. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, after that last play, you can see how
It's okay.
electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Pick.
Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tied in the red zone.
What?
No rest for the wicked for this offense. They are taking shots. You just saw a big explosive play on the previous one, and right away they get back to the line of scrimmage, and they throw it in the end zone. They have got
Good move. Good move. That's the best move I've ever seen you do.
They'll get
Best
it
move I've ever
just
seen you
short
do.
of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Best move I ever seen you do.
As they get
He'll
set
never
to
do that
snap
again,
it, time
bro.
winding down here in the
He'd
quarter.
never do that again. I promise you that.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
0-0.
To the end zone he goes.
My son, I gotta let him stick with it for a little bit.
If you're
Going
able to
down in
move the
second.
ball on a drive like that, the most
Gotta make it right to
overrated
doing something
stat
real
in
quick.
football would be
You know
field
how that
position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that,
He's
not
getting
just
so
do it,
fast.
but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. With this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big difference.
Now you see a lot of rollouts, a lot of passing for two-point conversions. How about that, man? Just a little
Yeah, why ain't they go for the two?
Being more physical for the two-point conversion.
They a little too cocky.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Watch how I doing. A quarterback ain't even gotta come on the field.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On the direct snap, it's Hughes.
Quarterback ain't even gotta come on the field.
He's
You
out
feel
of
me?
bounds after
Quarterback ain't even gotta
picking
come.
up
He
and
garbage.
one way to end the first period.
Garbage.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of the
That's
first
trash.
as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game
If
in
they
the
need
second quarter.
$50, he beat me.
First
My
play
daughter,
of
I
the
give
game,
her
first down
$50, he
here.
beat me.
They'll send the back in motion. Moore will throw. Makes the catch. It's Whittington. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the
He
first
ain't gonna
down.
beat. Big.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Turning it on. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first
Hey,
down.
when I say I'm a running back for real, with me in the NFL, you're
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Hughes.
why they
This
stop.
time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap, it's Hughes. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory.
Yeah, it is.
From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room.
Turn around, fool. Turn around, fool. What you scared of?
Stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
And that's a pretty good job by
Shouldn't
this
even
defense.
touch.
Like, they understand it's 3rd down. They
Yeah,
understand
tough.
the situation. They drop back. And I love the defensive back with vision on the quarterback. He sees it, right? He takes off the scramble. He's like, no. You're
Listen,
not getting this
everybody.
1st down. Nice job coming up, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
On the snap, it's Hughes.
Audible.
Runs through the tackle.
Audible.
He's
Nuts.
got the 1st
What
down,
you
and
talking
they did
about?
a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat
You
formation
know what
in
I'm
this
doing.
spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Hughes.
You know what I'm doing, Chad. You know what I'm doing.
On the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Sup?
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
He'll take it himself.
Come on. Come to the outside.
Looking for the end zone.
So you got to start off.
Ducks. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly what he had to get 6.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Moore
It's
to
over.
the air. Sweet grab in the end zone for the 2.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they
See,
make the
I'm
grab. and
touch
get the
somebody.
ball.
Yeah.
Here
Aim,
come the
buddy.
Horns. They've got it again on offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Power football with the run.
Thank you.
They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quick completion on the out. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down.
I moved right
The
there.
crowd, and now he's got room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorn!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
I think that was insane. That was synchronized right there.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The way this this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. And now we'll see. Lets it fly. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. But the flag is down. Let's check the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Moore will throw. Makes the grab on the back. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hughes. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, you ain't want to answer the phone. You was scared.
To the wideout. Finds space on the right.
You ain't want to answer the phone. You already know I was calling my room, man. What you doing, though?
So many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers.
Yeah, I'm whooping D. I done figured out how to connect the I done figured out how to connect the YouTube to the game.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's your goal. Separate
man
from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically charge the football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Snap to the back.
He's
dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
You doing something, buddy?
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Moore to the air. Here's a heat. That should be the final play of the first half.
Hey, you know touchdown? The time stop.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
But the time will stop. That's what I kept looking at.
There and a first half of a Cure Bowl that absolutely had its moments. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Cure Bowl.
I know that.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
What? No.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick.
Oh, time.
Cool.
Oh, time out, nigga.
As the hands team makes a sure catch.
I don't know how he got
I think
that.
that's a decision the head coach is going to look back on and wish he had done the other thing and just kick it way down the field. You've got a tie game. We've got so much football left to play here in the second half. Instead, because you don't get the onside kick, your opponent is now set up in really nice field position to go down, score, and
That's
take
the
the lead.
win that she already takes.
Trying to set the tone with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Who runs out of bounds?
You really want to sell it. Get it to
Who
your
runs out of
running
bounds
back
to
and get
run
him to
back?
the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Through the air, it's Manning. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first
Hit him
down.
again. Hit him again. Hit him again. Stupid. Hit him again. Hit him again.
I know
Yeah,
that was
hit him
tough, but
again.
as a quarterback, you
Thought
gotta
you
go
could
on
hit him
4th
again,
down. Cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
On the direct snap, it's Hughes.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Time.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Hughes. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
4th down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell.
Alex,
He's running free down the middle. Running inside the 20. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient.
Touchdown, Texas! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got to be explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Quick strike complete. He's not going to get in. The 2-point conversion attempt is no good, and the lead remains at 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Moore will throw. Quickly to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, fighting a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
They're going to ride this running back. Gets it past the marker. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, it took everything on defense. Just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, David.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end.
Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Here comes the Texas offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start this drive from the 42. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Card in the backfield. It's Moore.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends in the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Starts to scramble to the left. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that 3rd down sack set him back, but they'll go for it here. He hurls one deep down the left side. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter.
Bad
They're hoping with that conversion, they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Makes the grab outside. It's Harris. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rushes on him.
Who's
And
that?
the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Ducks head it quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big fella. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty.
Stupid. Stupid.
They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. Unloads to the wideout.
Yeah, right.
Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on third and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back. Oh, he's got the He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown.
You see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Okay. Okay now.
How about the
Yeah.
kick six?
Okay now.
And think about it. You go for the long field goal.
Yeah.
Good job of keeping somebody
y'all
deep
had
for the return. And here's the hard thing. All those offensive linemen try to protect for field goal. Now they got to go try to make a tackle. Too much speed. What an amazing return. What a big play.
Moore to the air. Into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense.
Nasty.
So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on first down. The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last two plays.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Fires to the wideout.
Yeah, right.
Over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. Fourth down, down by one possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
Finds the tight end, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And running east-west at this point is not going to help you win this game. You're down by a possession, a 2-minute situation. You got to catch it and get north, get the first down to stop the clock, or you got to catch it and make sure that you're somewhere close to out of bounds if you're going to try to go laterally. That wasn't it right there.
To the air. It's Manning. Flips it out in the flat.
Well, the defense knows that they're going to have to go horizontal sideline to stop this offense. Nice job rallying to the running back who catches that swing pass out on the perimeter.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Caught. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26. Certainly well within field goal range. Well, let's see if they choose to go for it here. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And this to lock things up late. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And in the waning seconds of the game, they tie it up.
The pressure doesn't get much bigger than that right there. Clock ticking down, all the pressure on you. You miss, you lose. He comes through in a big moment, and we've got bonus football, boys. Give me some overtime.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Bryant. Floating away.
Oh my goodness.
Final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime.
He missed that. Wide open.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory.
Y'all see that?
Alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to
Wide
play
open.
defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Wide
And
open.
remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. To the air, it's Manning. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on first down in overtime.
All right, well, the quarterback
want
showing
you
he
in?
is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
And back to the air on second down. Got the quick pass. Touchdown, Texas! They jump on top here in OT. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moore will throw. Here's the pressure. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples.
Touchdown, Oregon! They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice